And that was a huge reason to not move all the way out there. Because again, like Anchorage has pretty much everything you need. And so if you ever, need to go to Costco or do all those things, it's like, it's a big commitment.
Yeah, it's, I think for a lot of people who decide, well, it's interesting because the people who decide I want to live out in the valley, it's because they want quality of life. And then for the people who don't decide to live in the valley, it's because of quality of life.
Yeah.
So it just really comes down to like what you define as quality of life.
Oh, exactly. Yep. Yeah, definitely not for everyone, for sure. I don't think everyone could live out in the valley, but I think there's a valid reason why so many people, choose to live out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing I would like to know, like what were the kids' impression of Alaska when they first got here?
Oh my God, they loved it. Like, I mean, they still won't stop talking about how much they love Alaska. We'll be visiting my parents out in Utah or family out in Utah, which Utah's a beautiful place. I mean, we live like 15 minutes from Zion National Park, beautiful. And, my kids will still say to my parents, they're like, you know what, Nan and Papa, this is nice, but Alaska's better. They absolutely love it. I mean, they just love the hikes, the mountains, the wildlife. It's just hard to beat, especially for a kid. I mean, there's just so much to do. It's amazing.
Sounds like they've really kind of jumped into the lifestyle and everything up here so far. Huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they push me more than I would have expected in terms of, like, Dad, are we going to go camping yet? Like, when are we going camping? Like, they're continuously just, like, pushing to go just get out and do stuff. Even if it's, like, crappier weather, snow, rain, they don't care, which is, it's fun.
Yeah. So you guys do a lot of camping then?
We do, yes, yeah, definitely. Go a lot of camping this past summer. Went all over Kenai Peninsula, Homer, Seward, Copper Landing. Even, nearby places, the Eagle River campsites, the Eagle River Nature, the Nature Center, the... literally just everywhere. There's so many like endless places to camp and to hike and fish and so a lot of that. Yes.
Yeah, and I mean up here, you can accidentally go camping.
Oh,
like that,
100%.
it's just so many opportunities. You can just accidentally back into it and not realize what you did.
Oh, for sure. You'll be driving and then you'll pass this beautiful area, and it's like, oh, this, such and such campsite, and you're just like, oh my God, I got to add that to the list of places I got to camp someday, and the list just grows, and you can never catch up to it.
Well, it's a good problem to have.
It is a good problem to have, exactly.
Yeah. So, what were the schools like for the kids when you were just getting them started, getting them situated, and everything? Like that's one thing a lot of parents have a lot of questions about, just the schools in general. So, what has your experience been?
Very positive. I'll say, so one of the schools that we tried to get our kids into was one of the dual-immersion schools, which is really cool. Anchorage has a ton of dual-immersion schools. My kids ended up getting into the Japanese-English dual-immersion school, but just because of distance, we weren't able to follow through with that. So we ended up putting them in Homestead School in Eagle River, and it was phenomenal. I mean, it's close enough and safe enough for the kids to just walk right to school, and they loved that. I mean, it was a little adventure. They'd go through little pockets of trees, and so they loved just walking to school. The whole just area and school felt safe.